Hello, this is Everything Entertainment, and this is my Disventure Camp Season 5, Episode 7 review. And this episode is quite good. It's fine, but not the best. Like, it's a good episode, even though it played it safe throughout most of it. We saw the fans, and this is mostly a Noah and Aura episode. Like, they take up the most screen time, but Sam and the other characters get a good amount of screen time. Especially since Ren and Olivia is just in the back being funny, with Olivia trying to keep Ren in the game. Like, their friend now, so she's gonna do everything funny with Ren. But yeah, I'll go over that later in the episode because Noah, we get some good information on Noah and how smart all can be. Now to talk about the favorite sides, we get Natalia just being salty because Anastasia and Gabby is getting along, and Fiore wants to play Natalia, but Natalia is way smarter than Fiore ever thought. So that's kind of hard for her to do. We get some Tom and Lake bonding where she's not holding a grudge for being voted out by Tom and all sorts, and that's good to see. But we also see Natalia planning, assessing Anderson's demise, but I'll talk more of that. This is like on the favorite side, this is a Natalia episode, and for the fan side, this is a Aura episode, Aura and Nora episode, but mostly Aura episode, with hints of interactions from the cast throughout. Before we talk about the challenge, I just want to highlight the fact that the running gag of Fiore calling out the fans getting eliminated was pointed out, and I just gotta say they almost near perfectly uh completed the rule of three. They technically did complete the rule of three, with Fiore not really saying something, but I wish for out animation we get a Fiore disappointed look. I think that would complete the rule of three of because I don't think she's gonna be doing this after this episode. But yeah, it was funny seeing them all look at her with a comment and she just have none. That was funny. Now to talk about the challenge, the summarize is just picking flowers, uh giving them to Emily. It's like a wedding challenge, but it's not a full on wedding challenge. It's just pick flowers as a bouquet and give it to Emily, which is so weak. Like it's a good challenge for interactions, but this interactions on the episode wasn't that good, and I'll get over those in the episode. But the interactions wasn't even that good this episode. They were fine at best, and at worst, just not needed. And it was kind of weak, in all honestly. Like they couldn't uh, out they could have added a little bit more, like have someone dress up as a groom and or bride and showcase with the flowers, that would add a little something to it, but I don't know. The challenge itself is not that good, and honestly, it's a bit disappointing. To talk about some of the interactions we get not Natalia, we get Gabby and Anastasia, and honestly, they were great this episode, mostly because their relationship, like compared to relationship, and how Gabby want to be independent, but she's so scared of being by herself that she couldn't even go on the show without Tom coming with her, is a good arc for her to have, and Anastasia relating to that, comparing it to her relationship is good to see because she, on the other hand, is kind of by herself a lot of the time, but doesn't make her sad. Like it makes her sad, but it doesn't break her like Gabby. And honestly, I like that in this episode and how the Natalia kind of ruined his friendship for a bit was made Natalia way more villain. And I really like that. And honestly, they were great this episode. I didn't talk about that earlier because I felt like it would be better to talk about right here. But yeah, those two are kind of the highlight of the episode and kind of the good good emotional chunk. Besides one other character, I'll get to him a little later. Now to talk about the Tom, Natalia, and Rosa interaction. It's funny because Rosa and Natalia are the reason why a certain character will get eliminated, and I'll talk about that later. But yeah, those are the reason why the elimination happened. And if you've been watching the last couple episodes, you know who got eliminated. So the interactions it's funny to watch because Natalia is playing both Tom and Rosa, but that's just a small detail. to add in because without this interruption, I mean, you still know why who got eliminated, but it's clear on who we can eliminate tonight. Now we get the single best scene of the episode, and this may be a bias only because Sam is kind of my fan favorite, like one of my fan favorites. Ren is pretty up there. But it go to show you why he didn't watch anything past season one. Like when I heard that he didn't watch season one, like only season one, I'm like, bro, our nation really need to catch actual fans that at least watch all four seasons, bare minimum three. But the fact that his husband is possibly dead, like I doubt he'll stop watching the show because his husband cheated on him or they got divorced. So I'm more likely think his husband is dead, and that's wild. Why he didn't watch anything past season one. Like, oh, that's amazing. And the fact that he dropped it, that go to show you he's not a bad guy, and how Duna was able to get into his heart rather easily. Unlike him, who had been manipulated his way into a power position on his team, and even on the other side of the favorites, Juno was told to him honestly, and that led him to step up, which is goes to show that he is more than what he seems, and he may not be the villain we all think he is. Arguably the best scene of the episode. Now we get Aura successfully manipulating Nora, which was kind of more easier than expected. But hey, it goes to show you when you disconnect her with Finn, she's a lot more smarter than him because Finn easily could have just played the cards right and just shut up last episode. Or is more willing to lie and manipulate to get what she wants. And she's really good at it by getting a bit of information about Nora and running with it, going to show you how smarter than she is, and how some of the fans are a lot more capable than they seem. Now we get Benji's dumbest scene of the season, and that was picking a random flower and giving it to Emily, which I don't fault him for it. It's better than nothing. But I'm only upset because he was goofing around, and I can't believe he's actually making his fault decision by doing nothing. Which at least established that's his gameplay, at least. That's like the bare minimum of what I want. The fans win, the favorite lose, and that concludes it. Overall, the challenge was fun. The interaction carried it, and even then, the interaction wasn't that amazing. If only, I think only two of them really mattering. That's being Sam and Aura. Besides that, there's not a lot that went on, and I'm a bit disappointed. But with the thumbnail, like the thumbnail didn't even show anything involving this challenge. That's how bad this challenge was. That the thumbnail have nothing to do with this. Every thumbnail so far have shown what the challenge involved, but the thumbnail for this one was Tom, Lake, and Aura, which Tom and Lake doesn't even do anything that impressive, or at least plays to survive the next elimination. This challenge was boring. Like, it's not bad. It's the worst one of the season so far, without a doubt. And honestly, a bit disappointing that the fans had to win this one. Going to show you that the three challenges the fans won are not that impressive in hindsight. They're mostly connected to the favorites just being stupid or weak when they don't need to. Now we get Spencer and Natalia talking after the challenge, and they're the ones that carry the season for the favorites so far. Don't get me wrong, Natalia have been great, Tom have been great, but honestly, they could have been doing fine, but not screwing up their character. Spencer and Natalia are the ones carrying the favorites, and I wanted it to be Alec and Fiore just like in season one. But hey, I'll take what I can get, and so far Fiore is still in the game, so that's better than nothing. And it's good to see them strategizing and work with each other because they honestly are a dream team. Spencer is smart. Natalia have some great PR skills, like you mentioned. They arguably can control the team on both sides if they wanted to, and they both most likely are gonna make it to the merge. We get some strategy from everyone except Fiore, Ali, and Benji. We see Bruno and Spencer talking, which led to Spencer convincing, air quotes, you can't see it, convincing Bruno to vote Anastasia and betray the alliance again, which hopefully that doesn't lead to Bruno betraying Spencer for Lake. I will be really upset if that does happen. Uh we get Natalia, Tom, and Gabby talk about the vote and Natalia basically backstabbing their expectations and telling them that Anastasia cannot be trusted and she's lying, which is funny how she's saying Anastasia is like this awful person and Natalia is straight up manipulating her two allies. At least with Anastasia flip on Alex, it didn't involve one of them, her teammates or yeah, teammates, let's go with that, to be voted off. But instead, in this situation, she put herself in trouble and obviously gonna get them in trouble, which she's in a good position in the game, so she doesn't really need to worry about that. And honestly, I have to give her credit for manipulating all sides of the game. Because she got Fiore herself, Spencer, Bruno, Ali, and Benji. That's like the majority of the team on her side. And granted, she doesn't have full control of the team, but that's still better than some of the characters. That's better than Sam. That's better than Sam position. Sam would claim both sides. But anyway, we also get Anastasia, Lake, and Rosa talking, and Anastasia try to vote out Natalia after Gabby felt uncomfortable to talk to her, which thanks to Rosa bad advice. Like, no, Rosa give good advice, but this time it's Rosa fault for causing the elimination of a certain character, which I will discuss in a hot minute. Don't worry. And I good to see Anastasia not letting her last scene of gameplay affect her this time. But yeah, good strategy. Too bad it didn't work out for Anastasia's squad. Now to talk about the elimination. Yeah, Anastasia getting eliminated was kind of predictable. Honestly, a lot of us predicted it. And I'm happy for two reasons. One, this is revenge and karma for Alex. Still petty about that elimination. Don't care. I'll forever hold that against her. Because that was just straight up selfish of her. And two, yeah, the way she got out was pretty stupid. Rosa thinking her and Marissa broke up was just so dumb that caused her elimination. Like it's one thing to have Natalia stab back Anastasia, but the fact that it's based off a rumor is crazy stupid. The only good thing about the whole Anastasia broke up with Melissa is that it created drama, and now Natalia officially the number one villain on the team, and that one makes that rumor good, even though it's stupid. And honestly, it's a good thing Anastasia is eliminated because she took up too much screen time. Like in the past 7 episodes, I think she played a important role in all of them. Even episodes that didn't even involve her, she still got so much screen time that was not honestly needed. And I'm glad she eliminated. For one other reason, it creates more drama. Honestly, I don't know on the favorite side who gonna get eliminated. If I have to pick for the fans, it's probably Duna. Only because Noah looked like she about to flip with all her side, but I don't think Noah wanna eliminate Duna, so it's probably Evie turn to finally get eliminated because honestly, no advantage. Aiden won't care about her. So yeah, Evie should be the next one eliminated for the fans. But for the favorites, I really don't know who's gonna get eliminated. I think if they lose again, Benji safe, Ali safe, Rosa safe, Fiore safe, and Natalia safe. Spencer's on the chopping block. Bruno should be safe too. Lake is on the chopping block. But if I had to say, I think Tom is gonna be eliminated there. So yeah, thanks to Anderson elimination, it makes it hard to predict who's gonna get eliminated next. And honestly, that's a good thing. But I think Tom will be the next to be eliminated because Natalia is about to flip and really live up to her name. Honestly, it's a stupid name to give Natalia of all people to flip a one at Logan. He's the number one flipper in the West Gap history. But anyway, the elimination was good, and I'm happy she eliminated. One more reason, oh my god, she said so much screen time, and this is shown by her elimination. I think she's the only contestant to actually get a farewell goodbye. Eden, I think the second one got like a quick hug from Lake in the last line. That was just him being petty. She got a whole speech, so yeah, it's a good thing she got eliminated. I've been bouncing all over the place, so before I end the video, I'm gonna go over the MVP for the fans and for the favorites. God, for the fans, I really want to give it a Sam for that little segment opening up, or Olivia for being funny, but I have to give it a she haven't been doing anything these last episodes, and now that she started to play her own game while Finn, she definitely the MVP for the favorites. Because she might flip it around and get, I don't know, either Duna or Evie eliminated. But I don't think Noah wants Duna to be eliminated yet. Like most likely Evie should, but emotionals, Noah, Petty, she might have to flip just for our. And for the fans, MVP easily go to Natalia. I would give it to Anastasia, but honestly, Anastasia is the best character for the favorites, but that's a low bar because one, she just got the most clear cut arc of the cast, like the only solid arc. Aiden becoming a villain, not an arc I expected. I like how they handling him in Fan for the favorites, but that doesn't change the fact his arc is kind of not right for him this season. And also, Alec arc was kind of stupid, honestly. Like, it's not bad, but the execution that was bad and the strategy behind it that was bad. Like, the strategy, not the execution. The execution was pretty good, great even. But yeah, for the MVP for the favorites is Natalia. This is her villain arc, and honestly, I really like to see it. Like, I can't wait to see what she do because so far, Spencer, Sarah, Natalia, and Fiore are the biggest opponents of the season so far. And honestly, I want to see them go far because they're going to be the strength to hold this season as of right now. 7 episodes in, and fans for the favorites is pretty solid. With clear ups and clear downs, I'm still enjoying it. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.